in The Remains of the Day, I was suggesting that, to some extent, most of us are butlers. Obviously, we're not butlers literally, but what I meant by this, because I used to say this a lot, people would be puzzled. What I meant by this was that most of us, we don't get to run vast corporations. We're not presidents of countries and so on. Most of us do jobs, and we often don't quite know what our little contribution is going to be used for. We often don't understand the context in which we make our best efforts, but we try and take some pride and dignity in what we do, and we try to do it very well, and we kind of offer it up, almost blind sometimes, to a boss or to a corporation or to a cause, to a nation, just hoping that it's going to be used in a good way. But who knows if it is or not. And that's kind of why I came upon the metaphor of a butler, someone who takes his dignity and his pride from doing butling very well for the person who employs him. But unfortunately, in his case, the guy who works for is not a nice guy. But I think we're always politically, ethically in this position. Most of us in the world, we are in this position. We do our best to do our work well, but we never quite know how it's going to be used. We never quite know what we're contributing to when the big picture gets seen. Some people consider my last novel, Never Let Me Go, to be a very sad book. I mean, a lot of people have said this to me, and this has always slightly taken me aback, because while I was writing Never Let Me Go, I thought I was writing the most cheerful novel I had written to date. I'm not just being facetious here. Up until that point, I think I always tried to focus on what was damaged, or what was sad, or what the failings of human nature in books like The Remains of the Day or whatever. For me, the writing of Never Let Me Go was a kind of celebration. I wanted to actually celebrate the good things about people. I think the novel was sad because these people had to die, but that's something we all know, isn't it? That we had to all die. What I was trying to do in that novel was to say, when people know the time is limited, they haven't got very long. I mean, many of us, what really matters to us are things like, putting right things that we've done wrong by people who are dear to us, making sure that people we love know that we love them, healing kind of mess-ups in friendships. These things become important, not career or money, prestige. That's what I tried to convincingly portray in that book, and so I thought it was a very cheerful book. It's a very optimistic view of human nature, but people laugh when I say that. I think it's very unfair.